Today, I'm going to give you an insight into a Chrome extension that I use heavily with my Squarespace websites. It's, I would say, an intermediate to an advanced tool, but there are also some features that even those who are new to the platform can make use of from day one. And the website Square Websites plugins, this Chrome extension, which is the Square Tools Extension Pro Chrome plugin, is the most powerful third-party plugin for Squarespace that you can get. It says it here in the description, as in it's the most advanced, and boy, is it just that. Thankfully, it's not too scary or convoluted to get used to. And today I'm going to give you some of the lesser known features within this tool that can help save you a little bit of time. And I've already installed it here, but obviously if you go to the website, you can install it straight from here. I've been using this since early 2021, but I believe I've been using it actually sooner than that, only I changed my account that the Chrome extension was applied to. So I believe it's actually going back as far as 2020. And if we look in my Chrome toolbar, we can see that the Square Website Tools Pro extension sits neatly there. If you're not seeing it there, if you click on this option here, you can see I've got a lot of extensions. You can just click on the pin option to make it front and center, because if you're using Squarespace as often as I do, boy, do you want it to be front and center. And we can see straight away that we don't actually have to have this extension enabled all the time. If I click enable, that's now allowed these features. Then on the left-hand side, we've got some tick box options that we can enable. Let's go through these one at a time. This one is quite a handy one here. For those of you like me who remember the escape key login for Squarespace, sadly, Squarespace removed that feature, citing a security issue, so I'm not going to second guess them on that one. It was handy just to be able to go to our website and just press the escape key to log in. If I try it now, it's sadly not working, but if I press Command E with the Chrome extension enabled, there is a new shortcut to log into our admin area. That's Command E on a Mac or Control E on a Windows computer. Now I'm back into my website admin. And the great thing with this is this Chrome extension will work on multiple Squarespace sites at the same time. And in a future tutorial, I'm definitely going to show you how we can take entire sections of pages, entire pages, or indeed an entire blog or list of pages from one Squarespace website to the other. And yes, that does mean that we can transfer from Squarespace 7.0 to 7.1 as well. This plugin has got me out of all sorts of trouble over recent years where we've upgraded a website and didn't really want to go through the full process of copying and pasting a blog manually. It saved us countless hours in mindless data transfer. Bear in mind that this will not work if you're looking to bring content in from other platforms like Wix or WordPress. This is a Squarespace only extension. So let's have a look at some of the other features. There's a file manager option. I won't cover that in this tutorial. I will go into more detail in a future one. Content presets likewise. That's a way of being able to save information, presets, and bring them into other pages. Likewise, page injections as well. These are two of the slightly more advanced features that are extremely powerful that we'll be covering in future. Another quick handy tool is the code editor search. We can see it's enabled here now, so let's give it a go. If I click anywhere else on the website and I hold Command and press F, it will come up with a site search. And as you can see, I just tested this here. But if I now click in the code editor, and this isn't really at its best with this much code in, and I press Command F, we can see that the search is this. We can see I've just got a URL in here at the moment that's not actually doing anything. We can see as I add code in, if I just put this in as an example, and we'll call this a heading. So we've got some custom code in place, and we want to search for every iteration of where it says 1.1. So I put heading 2, and let's put in heading 3 here. Now the compulsive nature within me wants to put a heading 1 on the first one. So now we've got 3 different classes with some different styles in there as well. We could use Command F or Control F on a PC, and we can search for 1.1. Now we can see all 3 iterations of that are highlighted. That's a way of being able to quickly define every item that's 1.1 EM, and we could increase the size then to 1.3 by selecting the highlighted areas. Not a huge feature, and it's certainly not one of the main advertised features within the plugin, but when you're wading through so much custom code, as some of our larger websites we do, then it can be a good time saver. Nav search. And I'm going to enable nav toggle as well. We can see this update button here, so let's enable those new features. And if we go back to our navigation, I was on Pages, but just show you where it is. So go to Website, then Pages. And now we're in our navigation section, or Pages section as Squarespace have called it this time. We've got a shortcut that allows us to close all the folders. This is an absolute godsend for me, and especially when we're using SquareForge, because if I open up all the folders, this is how much scrolling we've got to get through all the layouts. With this extension installed, we can just close them all in one go. And again, if we're using Squarespace regularly, it's a handy feature. We've also got the option to search for pages. And not only can we search for the title, we can search via a number of different parameters, like for example, what's in the URL, individual products or blog posts, events, and you get where I'm going. But being able to search for that really speeds things up. We are regularly building websites over 100 pages, sometimes up to 200, 300 pages when we include products or blog posts. Therefore, this type of feature should really be in the standard Squarespace site, but it isn't. So therefore, having them as extra toggle options in this extension, and it doesn't seem to slow down the browser at all, is just such an advantage to have. As I said, this is for power users of Squarespace. It's at an affordable annual rate. I'll also leave a link in the description. For full disclosure, we're affiliate partners of this tool, but if you use our link, then you help us out. You help out Square websites so that they can continue to evolve and develop this tool. And more importantly, you help yourself as well by just making Squarespace that little bit easier to navigate around. And the great thing is, I haven't even shown you some of the jaw-dropping features within this tool. Stay tuned, and I'll give you an update very soon. Cheers.